The Listens Live Derby Kitchen is sponsored by Dano Seasoning and DanoSeasoning.com. Dano Seasoning. It's Dan good.
The Dano's Derby Kitchen, and if you have out-of-town Derby guests, you have two choices to make, and they're both fantastic. There's River House Restaurant, of course, Chef John Varanese, and there's Varanese Restaurant that is on Frankfort Avenue. I have Kentucky John with me, and of course, he is part of the sponsorship with Dano's, and Dano's big news coming up a little bit later, right, Kentucky John?
Very exciting news. We got 3 products here, but Dan's got some, again, very exciting news. All-natural, low-sodium seasoning, y'all, from Louisville, Kentucky. It's the goodens gettins. We got 1 billion views on TikTok. Woo. We've gone viral, y'all. The internet's talking about us. Y'all got to try some.
Yep,
Yum, get you some.
Yep. The Kentucky flavor is right there, and the Kentucky flavor is available with Chef John Varanese. John, what do you compare Derby with? It's kind of like, I guess, Mardi Gras in New Orleans. I mean, the Kentucky Derby is such a long celebration. Is there anything like it? You've been all around the country. Is there anything like it?
I mean, I guess a little bit like Mardi Gras. People just kind of party all week. I mean, it's just the locals really get into it, let alone all the out-of-town guests are coming in, and very high-profile people, too. And it's just everybody just enjoys all the festivities all the way from Thunder through Derby. Got the boat race coming up at River House, which is going to be a great spot to see it, and it looks like we're going to have some great weather to be outside. So it's fun, and it's kind of like the Super Bowl of the restaurant world. It's our biggest challenge, the week, and especially on Mother's Day being the day after. So people haven't got those reservations yet better start thinking about Mother's Day, because it's sneaking up on you.
Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. And 2 unique experiences. River House, of course, you mentioned the River View, the delicious seafood. But a little bit, real quickly, Varanese. Tell them about what that's like on Frankfort Avenue.
It's a great spot, that little neighborhood. Everybody kind of knows your name, and has live jazz 7 nights a week. We have the retractable doors, so we have a 4 seasons patio, and it's just very quaint and romantic, and just, great food, and wonderful chef there, and near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, as it should be. Chef John Varanese is not only as known regionally, but as you know, we have the best chefs in the country right here in Louisville, Kentucky, and he is certainly at the top of the list. What are you cooking up for us today, Chef?
So what we have here is called Hawaiian butterfish, also known as walu. This is one of the fan favorites at both restaurants. We'll run for a special. Hey, Kentucky John, you want to kick that up a notch with some of your
there we go.
Spicy seasoning?
We're going to go with the spicy, and this right here, you pop that on your fish. What you're going to experience is the citrus profile popping.
Yep, a lot of citrus there, and I would think that if you went with some of the spicier, maybe give it a little bit of a Cajun taste. Would you say, Kentucky John? Maybe.
I think it would give it a little bit of a Cajun taste, and you know what? It's going to be delicious. Guarantee that. I
do guarantee that. Chef, now, we were talking about the fact that this time of year, there's a lot of veggies, a lot of different things that are available that aren't available at other times of year. You change the menu to make sure everything is very fresh, don't you?
Yes, definitely. All the things that are coming out right now, the wild mushrooms that are popping. Of course, people are starting to harvest carrots, and, like to cook with the season and the color and flavor. This kind of dish here, we're doing a little bit of an Asian kind of preparation, some oyster and trumpet mushrooms, some broccolini, some heirloom carrots, and to kind of say Kentucky-ish, a little edamame in here.
And tell people, John, we've talked about this often, Chef Varanese is able to get the very best and freshest seafood, just as good as you could get if you were sitting right next to the Gulf. How do you do that, Chef? How do you do that?
Well, UPS being a major hub here, I make a phone call and I get it within 24 hours. So I got connections out of Florida, the Pacific Northwest, the East Coast, and even all the way from Hawaii. So always bring in fresh tuna. Of course, this walu, that's really large, buttery flake and rich, and very mild. It's really a fan favorite.
So one of the advantages of being the home of UPS is you can get things out and you can get things delivered to you very quickly. So like if you call in the afternoon, one of your boats that you have, you say, hey, I'm looking for so-and-so kind of fish, next day you've got it.
Yeah, fresh. I mean, it's so fresh you just eat it off the cutting board. I mean, it's delicious, and it's great to be able to just have that opportunity. And then, springtime, summertime, the farmers are coming to the back door with just a load of different ingredients that just kind of inspires us of creating throughout the year, and just how it changes seasonally. Right now we're looking at wild mushrooms and English peas and fiddlehead ferns and ramps, and just things that you're not going to see without throughout the year, because it's just seasonal. You're only going to get it in the spring. Right. And then summertime, where the heirloom tomatoes start popping, and all the wonderful vegetables. vegetables from the garden.
I smell this. I tell you what, you're not going to beat the experience at Varanese Restaurant and at River House. Now, this time of year, River House, you want to give someone a taste of Kentucky. They'll not only have the river view, the fresh seafood, but also Southern cocktails, craft cocktails that are made. They take that very seriously at River House and Varanese Restaurants. And, of course, John Varanese adds his special touch. John, would you say a little bit of a Southern flair at both restaurants, maybe?
Yeah, Varanese has a little more of a kind of a Mediterranean, and
right.
River House definitely focused on the Southern and seafood oriented, but we have a little bit of something for everybody. We have some great steaks. We feature a smoked ribeye that we do with a collaboration with the River Road Barbecue at the front of the street. So, it's just, oysters. And the raw bars are, a really great hit.
And you recommend reservations. You said something that really caught my ear, though, John. Mother's Day, the day after Derby. So you could actually camp out at River House Restaurant, go that night, and then go the next morning to Mother's Day, right?
Yep. Pitch a tent on the front lawn and get there early. But, yeah, I definitely recommend reservations, especially as summertime is just really popular. We have a patio that sits over 250 people, and, it's just a great space to be. And just to be outside in the summer.
And if you eat with your eyes first, boy, you've accomplished. That is beautiful. It's making me hungry looking at it.
Yeah, we have a little bit of soy glaze and a wasabi emulsion here. And then, again, just something, a spring that radishes is one of the first vegetables that pop up. So
looks beautiful. Once again, River House Restaurant and Raw Bar, and, of course, Varanese Restaurant on Frankfort Avenue. River House located, yes, appropriately, on River Road. Okay, if you will do the introductions, we're going to throw it over to your buddy, John Oliver. So I'll let you do the introductions. He's out in the Weather Garden.
Folks, we got Dano the Mano down the Olive Garden.
There he is. There he is. Dano, what's happening?
What's up? Just seasoning up some burgers.
Now, we have some seafood in here with Dano's. So with both red meat and fish, Dano's is the perfect combo, right?
Absolutely. I saw that. That butterfish looks amazing. I might have to make me a trip down to the River House and come get some.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, so with burgers, apply generously, correct, Dan?
Well, that's right. That's the beautiful thing about Dano's being different than other seasonings. It's not packed full of salt. It's packed full of real ingredients using the right amount of sea salt. So that's why when I use it, you can see that I use it aggressively because it's not going to overdo it. It's just getting the real flavor, the natural herbs and spices into the food along with the right amount of sea salt. So it's a perfect world.
Okay, Dan, before we let you go, again, we have a big announcement that we're going to make at the end of the show, right?
That's right.
All right, I'm excited for you. We'll do that a little bit later. We'll let you in on the inside secret. So we'll take a little break here, and then coming up, we're going to talk to the folks from Kroger. We're also going to talk about the new F-150. They're going electric.